You can see the gates formed by the green cones. Okay? You want to go to some brake right in here. It's as much to put some weight on the nose as it is to slow the car down. Okay. Now this is where the passenger can help out. Some of the cars have head-up display, but I don't want the driver
Yeah, heads up on the X3s.
The passenger can check speeds of the car around various points of the skid pad and the course.
We got the base
it's
model.
It's a good place to check speed. Okay. And you will need to brake in here, though, if you're going quickly. And what you don't want to do is wait till you get to about where I am now, and then need to brake, because it will not work. Then you go back to some throttle, check the speed around the skid pad. Now this is also important. Check to see how fast you're going when the car starts to slide, okay, and the relative speed of each car and the disparity between the speeds. Also, if the DSC or ESP kicks in and the manner and the timing at which it kicks in. Continue on the throttle around to this point, and then we're going to have to brake pretty good for this slow corner off the skid pad. Now follow right in my tracks, right in my tire tracks. I'll show you a good line through this corner. You're going to need to be braking at about this point and stay way over to the right. Okay? Keep the car to the right side of the course, right near those cones, until
smash it.
The seam where the asphalt meets the concrete, right about this seam, if you look left, you'll see a gate formed by two blue cones. Now you want to start bringing the car down near the left cone. That left tire goes right by that cone. It's a great line through this corner. You can get off the corner quickly. Now, I'm stopping here only during our drive around, only during the explanation. You will not stop here the normal operation of the course. I'm doing that just to point out the fact that we are now sitting on what will become the slickest part of the course. The session continues and we drag water off the skid pad and into this section. Okay, it's going to be put down on a piece of asphalt that gets run on very hard every day with the schools that we do and the programs that we do, and cars are going very fast here, braking very hard, cornering very hard, and it polishes this surface and makes the aggregate non-porous. And when this gets wet, it's actually slicker than that skid pad. So heads up when you come through that corner and out. Then we're going to head for the slalom. The first turn is going to be to the right. Second turn back to the left. Now, this is not a test of speed. I'm really not interested in how fast you can get through here. And you don't need to get a millimeter away from each of these blue cones. What you want to do, as a matter of fact, I'd like to see a little more use of the wheel. What you want to do is compare the response and feel of the steering in this area and the transient handling of the vehicles. So if you see any transients wandering around the course, please don't pick them up. They're strange characters. Right? Also, to our left right now, immediately if you look to the left, you'll see a few marks made by Mercedes. Left, right there on the dirt. If you look to the left, you'll see a couple of marks.
Oversteer and understeer, yeah.
Folks who were trying to go a little too quickly through the slalom. Okay, now, here's the place where you can. As you come out of the slalom, this is another good place to check your speed, right here. Check your speed as you exit the slalom, then put your foot down right to the floor. Not now, but when you're running out here alone, foot to the floor. Stay to the left of these cones. Put her down. Get her done.
Put her down.
Foot right down to the floor. All the way up until you reach this gate formed by the red cones. When you get to this gate, your nose crosses the plane of these red cones. Bam! I want you to hit the ABS as hard as you can in either car. Hit the ABS. Now, do not stop here. You're going to slow the car down to 3 to 5 miles an hour. 3 to 5 miles an hour, but do not stop. If you come to a complete stop, a lot of folks take varying times to get going again, or they talk about the ABS. And remember, there's another car coming along. We're about 4 seconds behind you. So get the car slowed to about 3 to 5 miles an hour. And then in this area here, as we approach the staging area again, 15 miles an hour max speed. 15 miles an hour max speed. Now the first four cars should be a BMW, Mercedes, BMW, Mercedes. We're going to stay left here. And then the second four cars are going to stay to the right of those three blue cones. And this will always be our staging lane. Later on in the session, if someone gets a chance to, we have enough time and someone wants a chance to drive a car again or re-examine one of the characteristics of the cars, we may rearrange the order of the cars, but for time being, the first four cars that follow me out will use the left lane. The second four cars will use the right lane.